Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call, saying we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Park.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Azocar. And the pitch. In for a strike, and we are underway. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. To the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the top of the first. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one hammered center field. Back there. And gone. Jake Cronenworth will touch them all. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Juan Soto now. And fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The 0-2. That one missed. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. His 27th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Manny Machado up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy. He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And first offering is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Welcome back. And towing the slab here, Blake Snell. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ha-Sung Kim leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Here's the Giants lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ji-Man Choi.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Number 28 at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next pitch misses. 2-0. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. There's a strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a pop-up. And it falls. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And he deals. Struck him out looking. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. Checks over to first. Back safely. That one's in there, 0-1. And ball 1. Next
Ball
one
2.
misses. Ball 2. The pitch. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Kicks and deals. And now the count filled up 3-2. Young-Ho Park waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now the first baseman, Young-Ho Park. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Azokar to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So 2 down, and digging in for San Francisco, Lewin Diaz. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And a foul ball. And now 2-1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. We are tied at 2. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ji-Man Choi, the next Giant to hit. Out towards left center. Soto going after it. He's got it. And the inning is over. They get 2 and draw even again. We head to the second from San Francisco. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back. The batter now is Adam Engel. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up. Kim makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Austin Nola. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The next offering misses. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a base hit. Oh, the throw is wild. Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. And the first offering is not close. And a strike. Nola over at first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Fires to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3. And that will end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. We are tied 2-2. Bottom half of inning number 2. And digging in for San Francisco, Chu. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
This one in the air, center field. Azokar settles underneath it. He's got it. One away. And up next for the Giants, number 47. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The line to kick the pitch. In there at the knees. It's 2-2. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Hot shot to third. Throw over to Cronenworth. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Here comes a pitch. And that one pulled foul. 0-2 now. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Smoked into left, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single. And now,
here goes the runner. They pitch out. Throw to second. Save. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball, and safe. It's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
This one popped up. Odor makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Howell. Ball 1, no strikes. Howell hitting 9th in today's lineup. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I think this is a pretty difficult move coming in. You got to have soft feet, soft hands, make those routine plays, and shortstops make it look so easy. We'll see how he does out there in this one.
Here's a high chopper. Kim fires to first on the run. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres. Puts a bunt down. Park flips it behind his back. Over to first. Too late. The sac bunt turns into a single. And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's Juan Soto. Swung on, popped up left side. Reaching for it, and brings it in.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Machado. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Gets under and pops it up. Kim settles under this one, and that'll do it. Padres leave a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, G157. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
On the ground, right side. Cronenworth takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And there's the strike. Lee, a former All-Star, 24 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. And that one sliced foul. And the 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Cronenworth makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Young-Ho Park. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Engel, he ranges to his right, puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Francisco, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Matt Carpenter. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Towards first, and foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Knocks it down. Here's the catcher, Austin Nola. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now, Rougned Odor. And the righty deals. In the air, right side. Makes the grab, and there are two down. So digging in now for San Diego, Corey Howell. There's a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Righty delivers. Angle on the move. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the fourth, and now it's the Giants DH, Lewin Diaz. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Left-hand hitter waits.
That's in. Ball two.
That one to first. And he picks it up in foul territory.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
2-2 on the way. Got him. And that's the first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
In the air, left field, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that rolls into the corner. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Wastes no time there. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And up next for San Francisco, Chu. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Ball one there. And now the lefty. Center field. Azokar has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two outs.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And now number 47. First time up, he grounded to third. That one misses. Ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air on the infield. And that's the third out. We go to the top of the fifth, and now it's going to be Jose Azokar. And that's outside. That's through there for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now here is Jake Cronenworth. Here's your 1. Slapped foul. And a pitch. Got him. And now 2 gone. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Machado in the box again, takes a strike. And that one goes straight to the backstop. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Soto on third with 2 out. Bounce to the right side, and that one handled. Sends it to first, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1, but they're up 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. First offering misses the mark.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And a base hit. No outs. Runner at first. Now the third baseman, number 28. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Snell keeping an eye on him. Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, G157. This guy has turned into a beast. That one missed. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. There's a strike. 2-2 now. And that's a strikeout looking. Froze him with the heater at the knee. And welcome back. Now it's Matt Carpenter. Park back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the right fielder, Adam Engel. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Strike 2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Kicks and fires. Popped up on the left side of the infield. That takes care of Engel. And there's 2 down. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. That one ripped. Lee ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. And here it comes. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of their hand.
Next offering is in for a strike. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And he deals. Good eye right there.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Foul ball. Grounder might be 2. Machado over to second. How about that double play? Next will be the Giants DH, Lewin Diaz. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's off the wall. The run scores all the way from first. It's 3-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So they bring on the veteran, Seth Lugo.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Chu getting ready to hit. Chu, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. The 1-0. And that's down and away.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid.
We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Rougned Odor. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a ball. And a 1-1. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Corey Howell. That one's in there. Strike one. Now 1-1. Clips the corner. And the count 1-2. And now 2-2. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. park. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Fought off foul. 0-1 down. This one popped up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Padres down in order. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, number 47. The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the right. On to first. And a quick out, number 1. So the batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim, the next Giant to hit. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Down and in, moved his feet. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here is number 28. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
In the air, center field. Azokar settles under it, puts the squeeze on it, and that is the... Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Popped up. Kim hauls it in, 1 away. And now it's Juan Soto. And that's outside. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
On the ground at first. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Manny Machado, known for his late inning heroics. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Caught him looking for the K. Padres go down quietly. Score remains tied at 3. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, G157. The pitch. Way high. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Next offering misses. 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Ripped into center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Pickoff throw. Bay back easily. In the air, left field. Soto going after it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Young-Ho Park, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. Rolled to short, could be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Through 8 full, all tied up at 3 apiece. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Matt Carpenter. New pitcher on now, Shohei Ohtani.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
At the belt and fires. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Now at the plate, Adam Engel. 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Nola in the box now. Takes strike 1. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
On the ground, right side. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no. Bottom of the 9th, and digging in for San Francisco, Lewin Diaz. Comebacker to the mound. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody
on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Pickoff move to first. Diaz gets back easily. Now, G-Man Choi. Ripped to first, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Chu, the next Giant to hit. On the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Right-handed reliever. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Number 47 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Soto pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Substitution now at second base, and here's the pinch runner, Hoy Park. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate.
Ball inside.
Out towards right center field. Azokar going back, racing back some more. On the warning track, and hauls it in. So they can't push across the winning run. And now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres. Ohtani back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Next one is off the plate. Now 1 and 2. Bullpen activity starting up now. Steven Wilson appears to be getting loose. Hader, a left-hander, also throwing. Next pitch off the plate. 2 and 2. And that one hit 97 on the gut. Stepping in, Corey Howell. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's to third. Tosses across the first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Jose Azokar, the next up for the Padres. There's the strike.
0-1.
Called strike right there. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that. Back here in San Francisco, here's the third baseman, number 28. And the right-hander back to work. And ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Steven Wilson getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Hader getting cranked up as well. Runner leads away at second. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Azokar pulls it down, and there's one down. Digging in, G157.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Here's a chopper to short. Has some trouble with it. One down. Now the Giants four-hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. That's a little bit low. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make them.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Giants walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
4-3 our final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Because I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm gonna make sure it's broke. When I'm going no longer song.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 on base. For the Padres.